Hey guys, Future Zach here again. I didn't really want to be back, but unfortunately I am. So, an awesome thing happened with this recording. I lost all of my footage, so that's nice. So I had to re-record the thing in the future. Really sneeze? Wow, that's awesome. I had to re-record all the footage today, because I didn't know it was missing until today. But, yeah, so I thought I'd let you know. In case there's any moments of, like, silence, it's probably because I'm trying to catch up to where I was, or there's any, like, where I'm reading ahead, or it seems like that. Some moments I had to leave just, like, kind of weird looking, which I don't like, but it was the only way that, like, I could get it sort of easily back into place, because it would be a lot of work if I was actually trying to sync all this together. And, yeah. So I just want to let you guys know, hopefully this will not happen again. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy past me. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Oh, good lord, you forgot to turn down your volume, Zach. Last time we left off, we did the trial part of chapter 2. And now we're going to continue. And now we're going to do the investigation, because the judge is like, you don't have enough evidence to prove either side. It's like, oh, do your job for the love of God. It's like, okay, sorry, jeez. Also, is that Zach Graham picture freaking anyone out because he doesn't have a beard? It's like, what? Why? Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented to say the least. Bleh. I am Tenma, the yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon? Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackquill is playing along. Can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit. Wait, what about the investigation? Back. Ah! Whoa, Trucy, welcome back. Oh, you in your stage outfit. Back from work? Yep, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick? I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. Whoever did that was the Tenma that Mr. Filton Jinxie saw. Right. Here there's some evidence in the air duct. The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. Boom. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Unnecessary evidence has disappeared. I wonder where all that stuff goes. You'll never know. Wow, we still have so much. Oh my god. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vámonos, Apollo, vámonos. Oh, okay, we're just... Oh, cool. We're just literally going to the scene of the crime, I guess. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... I wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, since justice has been beaten to a pulp, it'll probably take a while for him to recover. I sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. The air duct is the key. We know that Tenma impersonator used it to make an escape. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the fox chamber through the hallway door. Then after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering the room or leaving the locked room was created. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up.
Don't worry. I brought a stepladder. Happy hunting.
Or we're gonna be like, that's not... How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Oh, I was hoping we were gonna do that. It's a ladder. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Well, I don't have a phone. I can't turn on my light or something. Oh, there's a thick layer of dust in here. Oh, I'm dying. Oh my god. I don't get it.
Find anything?
Yikes, Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So what'd you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time?
Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office.
Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail?
I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting... No one's gone through that duct lately.
Kinda looks that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma's gonna be fingered as the killer.
But...
If we don't turn things around quickly... In justice we trust! Ah! Ha ha ha! Sorry, Mr. Justice, but it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Ha ha! Ah.
Sector Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden.
Ha 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 ha! And I'm back to my old devastated self. Oh, come on, where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man, bring it on! Let me suffer in peace. Ha ha ha! Justice prevails once more!
It's not over yet. And besides, killing someone when they're down is what bad guys do.
Oh! Are you calling me a bad guy? Me? Bobby Fulbright? Champion of justice?
How about some information on the investigation? We need some help here.
Information? About the investigation? Alright, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood?
You did it, Apollo.
Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? I swear this iPad doesn't work sometimes. I hit the button, it just doesn't work.
Can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai, he really wants a conviction at all costs.
Whoa! She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Yes, well, I've been writing a self-reflective essay as we speak.
I doubt that'll teach him anything.
Yeah, he'll probably just write dotard 1,000 times. That whole yokai business is most likely a ploy to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planned that yokai stuff. Planned it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer.
Yeah, right. I'd like to see him prove it.
Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside QB Manor. Wait, that isn't the staff Timataro was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only. Well, that's not good. Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done.
No way! Well, what about Prince?
Who do you think? Nope, no Prince, but if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. If that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenmataro get it from? Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out that the victim was the Amazing Ninetales? He did indeed! He's a sharp one, alright. He figured it out while investigating the municipal murder and the victim's past. The Amazing Ninetales! The Amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the murder. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. Woo! The Amazing Ninetales fans are so angry, they even tried to storm the detention center.
I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestling hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened.
Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Ninetales?
A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasked himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate.
We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of that prison. What? No! Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but her client? Oh yeah. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other new developments we should know? Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, "I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals." And other things of that nature. I wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. I know. Why don't you wait down in the playground with the rest of the kids? Haha! What now, Apollo? How about regrouping back to the agency? Good idea. We might get some word of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there. Alright, well. Oh, I love it so much. Look at this menu. You can go anywhere. You don't have to go to every other place to get there. It's so beautiful. Mr. Wright, how do I not mess up this case? I don't know. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases. And I'll go do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. In other words, business as usual, right? Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time, it's like we're bound and gagged, too. Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Oh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here, too. Mr. Wright! How goes the investigation, Apollo? Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. Really? What happened? So, remember that entire thing that I based my defense off of? Yeah, we just checked that. It's not true, and I don't know what to do. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. That was one tough day in court, to say the least. Wow, what's that expression? I know, I've never had to defend a yokai before. The business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice, sorry. But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped the Forbidden Chamber. Yeah, well, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's, bad news. How are we going to get out of this one? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force? A smile? Come on, play the original 3 games for the love of God. They drill it into your mind by the end of the 3rd one. Yeah, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning to trade. The trade. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics. Always believe in your client, huh? So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before? Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Okay. Oh, I just realized his hat is in the back. Look, has the Papa hat back there. Oh, and I never realized the thing on there, that's the same thing Emma was wearing, like, way back in, Rise from the Ashes. Wow. Was that an Apollo Justice, that little screamy face? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Edgeworth? Oh, I guess you're never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her, and I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Gee, where have I heard this story before of maybe I want to become a lawyer? It's nothing special. Maybe I've underestimated that analytical psychology of hers. It's just, I thought if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the bucks hard. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. And at the tender age of 18, no less. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Alright, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I keep trying to teach Apollo that, but he just doesn't smile. What is wrong with him? Apollo, I think you're broken.
Aw, that's not very nice.
And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck.
Keep believing my client.
Right.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
I'm gonna go visit our client again.
I think that's a good idea.
Alright, time to see what's new down at the detention center.
Can we ask about his badge? I want to ask, like... Can you be, like, less cryptic when you say why you're getting your badge back and not... I think the legal world will need me soon. Like, can you elaborate, maybe? Like, does the legal world need you because you need to defend an orca? Because if so, then that makes perfect sense. But if not, then I don't think anything else needs you. But that orca, though, it needs you.
Mary Tenma, we want to talk to you about something. CAW-CAW! Ah! CAW-CAW! So, my ninja returned. Hello, he still thinks he's a yokai.
I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again.
Ah! Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste. Wow, he's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom.
Still, we can't let Mary Tenma stay possessed. You know what I mean?
If you can clear me of these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may. Now, ask me of what you will.
I suppose it's worth a shot. Can I, I wonder. Oh, I don't have the charm anymore. Oh, I was gonna try and give him that. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Alright. Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing?
Indeed, the remnants of Tenmataro, king of the underworld they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand. CAW-CAW! CAW-CAW! The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? I must breach these
walls and defend my little Jinxie at once!
Huh? Mary Tenma, is that you?
Well now. Damien appears to still reside within this...
appears to still reside within this body.
I know, as his thing flaps open, whatever.
But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien.
Something like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Artem and QB, did you?
I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, ragged hellfire would have consumed him, leaving naught but ash.
Yikes! So you're saying there must have been somebody else there? Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. I better ask about this too. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me.
Indeed, I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber.
Whoa! Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too?
No! Bah! I do not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer, did Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber,
so he wanted to keep it shut tight.
But no fingerprint shall you find upon that key.
How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then?
Foolish mortal! You would have me, Tenmataro, act as some asinine alchemist. I but asked the jailer and my will was done. Quite eagerly, I must add. CAW-CAW! CAW-CAW!
Always an honor to serve, your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of.
Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door. But if I had known its manner of opening long ago would I have made my return. He has a point there.
Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. Forbidden Chamber key added to the court record. What,
might I ask, is that?
The statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped up in a large cloth before the old man's murder.
Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes. Something wrapped in just such a cloth does, you recall. A secret gift from Alderman QB, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it.
Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck.
That Damien does not know.
A secret gift. Interesting.
Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. I should question him about the blackmail letter, too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. Okay, that's a little bit of garbage. I showed this to him earlier, and he was like, I don't know what you're showing me. Why this? This is that accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently someone slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? CAW-CAW! CAW-CAW! You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal. Blackmail letter. Who placed this in the alderman's pocket? Very few were there who... Very few... shoot. Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase. Sorry. So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. Ugh! Could it have been his doing? Mr. Taro, did you just remember something? Indeed, I did. There has been one other who knew of that letter, Damien's aide, Florent LaBelle. Full knowledge of that briefcase contents did that aide possess. Then he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we've been looking for. That is preposterous! He's the most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. It seems like Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice. Now let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead. Nice. Let's go, boys. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the Forbidden Chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. Alright. Let us move to Yokai Lane, maybe? Are you going to be here? Yay! Jinxie, I assume? Hey, isn't that... Yep. You dare imprison me? Jinxie! She's acting really strange. Hello, some no-good nine-tails fox. You shall know the terror that is mine in despair. You shall pay. Oh, you shall pay dearly. All of you. Jinxie, are you alright? Huh? Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning? Isn't it already past noon? What am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. Oh no! It must have been the Makuragashi. Makuragashi? Ever wake after a restless night's sleep to find your pillows in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? Well, it's that yokai's fault. The Magakuragashi preys on people while they're asleep. Sounds like you just need to be tuckered in really tight, or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't? Oh, they must have fallen off. Without them, evil things can creep into me. I'd say we'd have a more than adequate demonstration of that just now. I better reapply them. Jinxie, there's something I wanted to ask you. There was something I wanted to tell you, too. And I wanted to drink some water. I remembered something else. You did? What was it? Bum 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 bum. Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered? Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing I thought was really weird. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers and tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. Wait, what? Are you sure? My memory is crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? This could spell major trouble, Apollo. Why? Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the body, it will totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. Crap. Jinxie's fuzzy memories of the whole incident is really working against us. Prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Good luck rebutting that. Oh man, this is not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the Forbidden Chamber, would you? That door doesn't even have a keyhole. Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. A secret mechanism? Really? Uh-huh. It's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only Alderman QB knew what it was and how it worked. And his other person. The Alderman in Nigel sure loved his secrets. Apollo, let's go see if we can find the secret mechanism. Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. Even the mayor's master key won't open it. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. Because that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. After all, we know Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so... So the mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain. Forbidden Chamber key, okay. I'm back. My magic notebook told me to show you this statue, so here you go. Alderman QB made that statue. It's a token of goodwill. Oh, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, no, I'm talking about my phone. You can actually go on here, and it's his notebook, and it tells you what to do, because I don't want to spend like a million hours trying to find what to do. And with this way, I don't need to look at a strategy guide whenever I get stuck. So, it's a token of... I think I said that already. I think it was meant to be for Ninetales Vale and Tentman Town. Excuse me. A token of goodwill. The two yokai are fighting. Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cup portion is missing. What? This statue. Oh! Originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in celebration. Sure doesn't look that way now, does it? Maybe it broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head. That would explain it. I guess the only two people who knew what it really looked like were the Alderman and I. Now it's just me, but a symbol of goodwill will forever be etched in my mind. Okay. So, is there anything else we should know about, Jinxie? No, that's about it. Oh! Come on, Jinxie. My bracelet. It's reacting. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be... In justice we trust! Yikes! Eek! A ghost! Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here? I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Prosecutor Blackwell has asked me to question her. Question me? Sorry, not interested. Are you here to ask about that whole yokai affair? That's right. Specifically, I want to ask... but I can't tell you that now can I? Oh, come on, please. We're partners in justice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust. The Twisted Samurai sure has him on a short leash. So you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll, then. Now come along, Miss Tenma. To the station with you. If I don't get to do this stupid bracelet thing one more time before I leave the law firm, I am going to freak out, because they told me what it was the only time I've used it so far, and I want to figure it out on my own for once. He took her away. Missed my chance to see what she was lying about. Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out. I just hope they let us in now. Oh yeah, Fulbright's not there, so hopefully they won't be like, "Oh, you're not allowed in there, you silly fool." Oh, did you have different color hair? Oh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. I am so glad I had these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do. Perhaps I should place one aside for our dearly departed alderman. Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Apollo, let's ask him about you-know-what. Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter. Why, if it isn't the mayor's little lawyers, what do you want with me? Oh, there's something I wanted to ask about. Where's that ringing coming from?
You'll have to excuse me. Hello, LaBelle here.
What the? Those things on his shoulders are cell phones?
Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare.
Where do you buy clothes like that?
Ah, surprised? This is my own special design. It's the ultimate in functional beauty.
Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? Looks a bit unwieldy to me.
Ah! Oh! You simply don't have an eye for beauty.
If having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy, I'd rather be blind.
So, what do you want with me?
Did you see Tenmataro? Both Jinxie and Mr. Filch said they saw Tenmataro. But what about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the foyer, why didn't you see...
Ow! Oh! Very well, I admit it. That's right, I, Florent LaBelle, saw the demon Tenmataro.
So he did see something. Then why did you lie about not seeing him?
I was simply trying to protect dear little Jinxie.
Protect Jinxie? What do you mean?
Why, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers.
Which one are we talking about?
The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it, she's possessed by Tenmataro.
That one's new to me.
Well, there you have it.
I have a feeling you just made that up on the spot, didn't you?
Anytime you hear about a Tenmataro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect.
Tell us more about that rumor.
Do we? No. Stop giving us evidence against my client, please.
So what was that rumor about Jinxie?
They say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, then she starts wandering around doing strange things.
Is that so? Although, come to think of it... that loathsome no-good nine-tailed fox. He shall know the terror that is mine in despair. That certainly would explain how she was acting earlier.
Once she even put on a Tenmataro costume and wandered around the woods at night.
She did? Cutscene. Oh, cool.
I think that's a bit more than putting on a costume. I think this is legit turning into a version of Tenmataro. CAW-CAW! And it flew away. Never to be seen again.
Ugh. I wish I never asked. Never asked. Ugh. She remember anything while she's possessed?
Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes.
Memory loss during possession.
Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession.
Then maybe...
So you do understand. The whole yokai business was entirely of her own making.
Now wait a minute. Although that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene, and she leaves those black feathers and strange tracks there herself. Apollo, let's ask Mayor Tenma about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk with him.
Okay, but first things first, I'm showing you this stupid blackmail letter. What is that?
It's a blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman QB. It was sent to Mayor Tenma.
And? Your point being?
Someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase, and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered.
Oh, and you don't say.
You wouldn't happen to be the one who made this switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew that the blackmail letter was in his briefcase. So naturally, you...
Perhaps that shot of cologne will make these scales fall from your eyes.
Or my eyes fall from their sockets.
Is it possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect? What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place?
Oh, well...
My only crime is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now, let me show you what to do with this garbage.
You can't destroy evidence like that.
What do you mean I can't? I just did. Feeling a little lighter now?
You just want a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy.
We're done with your silly questions now. I'm a very busy man, you know.
I guess that's it for now. Ring, 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 ring.
Hold on. Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You used to carry my new product at your store. Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV. But I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the world.
Stop the bus. I'm getting off.
Everyone wants my exclusive Je suis LaBelle products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now it's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare.
You don't say.
Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants.
Peasants?
This is my latest product. I'm calling it Color Me LaBelle. A dazzling hair color that you can wash out with just water.
Because that means you can't sweat.
I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more on my commercials and magazines ad.
Yet it's not available to the public? Great sales strategy there, genius. Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle, your hair color's changed since the last time we met.
The little lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift from one who truly appreciates beauty.
Apollo, what should I do? Better take it before you get a face full of cologne. Good point. Wow, thanks, Mr. LaBelle.
Oh, so he changed his hair color to something else, and it can only be him because he doesn't lend that to anyone else, I guess.
Okay, let's over to the Fox Chamber. We still gotta find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber.
You what now?
Nothing.
Well, I'll see you later, my friend.
Alright, let's check this place out. Okay, let's find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Ooh, this is so exciting. Can't wait to see how it works. But do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber? We'll just have to open it to find out. We should also see if there's anywhere the killer could have hidden this room. Okay, let's get started. Apparat, Apollo, apparat.
Yeah, let's just examine there first.
Still no keyhole, huh? Yeah, and the door won't budge, just like those spiky bangs of yours. Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door. Oh, I know. I'll break it down with a body slam. I seriously doubt you could do that. How do you know if I haven't even tried? No, wait, don't. As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match.
It has something to do with the dogs, I feel.
There's a carving of the nine-tailed fox over the door and statues on him on either side. The way those two statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the door from us. Come to think of it, there are 2 foxes on the folding screen as well. It can't be coincidence, can it? Hey, the statue moves. Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap. I can handle it. If a spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. After all, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid. I guess if you can catch something that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still, there might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. Maybe there's something around here that shows the position they should be in.
Okay, so the folding screen, huh? Okay.
2 foxes standing back to back are depicted on this elegant folding screen. Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute. 2 foxes. There are 2 fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber as well. Maybe the keyhole will appear if we do something to this folding screen? But I don't see anything unusual about it. Well, it does have 2 foxes on it, and there are 2 fox statues in front of the door. Maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn this whole place upside down. She's excited as a kid in a candy store. Okay. Maybe the killer hid under this table. That'd be a terrible hiding place. The old man's body would have been right above. Maybe you're right. Guess the underside is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table. Let's check it out. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Hey, look! There's something down here. It looks like a piece of something. Only question is, a piece of what? The statue? Oh, I know. It might be a piece of this statue. Remember what Jinxie said? Yeah, it's supposed to be them holding the cup. They're like, woo! The statue originally depicted 2 yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill. So this piece broke off and rolled under the table? Okay. Okay. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. You find anything, Apollo? I'll never find the keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber at this rate. There's something about that folding screen. You know those fat fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber moves? The screen might be a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right. Let's go over that screen with a fine-tooth comb. So I have to look at the screen again? Why? I just looked at it already. On closer inspection, I think there's more to this screen than meets the eye. Picture of a key. That shape looks awfully familiar. Oh, I know. It's shaped like the Forbidden Chamber's key. Wait, what about that keyhole drawn on the center of the screen? Think the 2 are related? What's this? It's like a keyhole or something. Think it made a keyhole in the Forbidden Chamber? No, it's just a picture. A key and a keyhole. Ooh, I just got an idea. We fold the screen up just right now. Key and keyhole should overlap. Hey, I think you're right. Let's give it a try. And boop. And boop. Look, a door! Yeah, and it opens too. And it's open too. 2 foxes are now facing each other, so... Hey, what if we made those fox statues face each other? Apollo! Let's go check out the 2 statues. Okay, help me move the 2 statues so they face each other, just like on the screen.
Oh, snapperdoodles.
Look! A lock appeared. Now I can use that key. Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh.
It worked! Time to see why this chamber is so forbidden. What secrets could it hold, I wonder?
Oh, QB Manor Forbidden Chamber.
Thud. Those doors need some serious oil. Ah! That was like nails on a chalkboard. Oh, right. Forgot about those super good ears of yours. Oh, look! More feathers!
Oh.
What the heck is that? Is that a Tenmataro statue? But there's something odd about it. Oh, all I know is I don't like it, but I can't explain why. You okay, Athena? You look kind of pale. You're not scared, are you? What? Of this thing? Don't make me laugh. Really? Hey, look! What? What is it? Over there on the left. There's a bunch of staffs on that rack. They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier. You mean the one Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro carrying? Yeah, I bet our Tenmataro impersonator really did come in here at some point. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place.
Okay, so, first off, let's take a look at this.
What's this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. The fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here very long. Oh, it's hand cream. Let's see what brand it is.
It's LaBelle.
Je suis LaBelle? LaBelle? What the? But then, that means LaBelle was here. I guess so. But why? Well, whoever was dressed up like Tenmataro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. That same person probably dropped this hand cream at that time. In other words, the Tenmataro impersonator we're looking for is none other than Florent LaBelle.
Aw, yeah.
This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow. Now all you have to do is get the truth out of Mary Tenma.
Alright, hand cream added to the court record. Boom. There's still more. I want to look at his staff, actually.
Whoa, that's one big statue. Must be something like 15 feet tall. And look, this Tenmataro has a staff. But the Tenmataro on the scroll didn't have one. I wonder why. I feel like this could be significant, but why?
Added to court record. Added to court record.
Let's take a closer look. First, to get around this table here. Ah! Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea? Hey, looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue. Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? That's fine. What did I just say? Just a big empty compartment. From all this dust and cobwebs. I'd say it has been opened in a really long time. That's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it and... Wait, there is something in here.
What?
It looks like some sort of figure, but it's so dusty. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. I wonder what it's doing here.
I don't know what that is. Can we look at this scroll?
Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it.
Ooh.
Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy. Same sort of monk. Some sort of monk, maybe? A monk? What are you talking about? You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training. Wouldn't that just be a hiker? The guy in this picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena. Oh, look, there's some yellow thing strapped to his back.
Okay, so the rock is evil.
Whoa, it's turning into Tenmataro. What's this scroll getting at? Is this how Tenmataro was born? Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy.
Oh! I think we just found our exit, boys.
Oh, look, there's an air vent here too. I guess even forbidden chambers need proper ventilation. But I don't think anyone could reach this one either. Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. Wonder where this vent leads. Well, the Flock Chambers vent didn't branch this way, so maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all. What? No. No way.
Oh, yeah, I should probably look at the rack. I don't know, I just thought, like, we already talked about it, so maybe.
There's a bunch of staves here, and it looks like one's missing.
Or staves? Yeah, I guess yeah.
The Tenmataro Jinxie saw must have taken it. I have to agree, this looks like the one Detective Wright showed us. Why do you think there are so many here? Maybe they're the spares. Tenmataro might be, you know, absent-minded or something. The fact that he has staffs handy, well, it shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them. Or at least that's my take on it. Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. But I won't hold my breath. Guess that about wraps it up. What now? We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again. You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie? Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions at Tenmataro.
He'll probably be in the foyer. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Filch. It's the curse of Tenmataro! I love it. You outsiders don't know what them superstitions are at our peril. Mind your own business, will ya? Ow! Did you just steal my bracelet again? Ouch, what's all this about a curse? Timotoro's gonna curse. Oh, and he took a widget too. Timotoro's gonna curse all unless you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong. Stop the investigation. Listen to what them superstitions say.
Right, how about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions?
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing with Widget around your neck? He's mine. You know better than go around stealing people's stuff like that.
Same goes for my bracelet. Sorry. I promise I won't do it again.
I don't believe you. You almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget. That big jerk.
I'm sorry.
I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks.
As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask about what happened.
Let's talk. I can't believe you did that. It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal Widget.
Yipes! Mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins.
Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean?
Glad you asked. An infamous bandit, Azuki Kozo, with my grandpappy. Take a gander at this.
Oh.
What? That's this. What exactly am I looking at? Looks like another one of those yokai to me.
It's none other than the Azuki Kozo. Robbed from the rich to give to the poor, he did. And he'd leave one of those figures at the scene of the crime. What's more, I'm his grandson, because he was my grandpappy.
Wow, you don't say.
Thieves' honest, the honest truth.
Wow.
The sloshing sound of Azuki being scrapped together in the dead old night. It's a magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. I'm the Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver out of wealth, reborn.
Forget the money. You should be washing yourself of this nasty habit.
Oh,
wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber.
Oh, so it had been stolen. So whatever is in that
Hey! What are you doing with that there figure?
Oh, this? We found in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it'd been there practically forever.
Could be my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hey, that reminds me. He once told me there's treasure in that chamber.
Treasure?
We didn't find any treasure. This is garbage.
What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber?
Only there's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's amazing treasure in there.
There's something amazing in there? Didn't see anything like that. Though. Your grandfather didn't by chance already steal it, did he?
See, now there was one of his figures in there. That just might be. That's Grandpappy for you. Bet he washed that treasure up real good before he handed it out to the pool.
Oh, of course. Because he was so righteous.
I wanted treasure.
He didn't think about me, now did he? In court, you mentioned Tenmataro near the scene of the crime.
Sorry I didn't come clean right away, but them superstitions got the better of me.
People of Ninetales Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Tenmataro.
Darn right! Them superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell you. That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on.
So you plan on staying here in Ninetales Vale?
Yup, I'm gonna keep living right here and keep with the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. Them superstitions are like a rulebook to me.
Wait, so you're saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales?
Ain't you been listening to a word I said?
You're gonna do exactly what them superstitions say.
Well, I say that's baloney.
Oh, that's not true at all.
Take that!
It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talking with us. You said you plan on staying right here in Ninetales Vale. But if you really believed in superstitions, you would have been long gone by now.
Oh!
I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filch.
Yipes!
Ba-ba. Ba. You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you?
Sorry, but I didn't have no choice.
So what was the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Tenmataro?
It's all that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing Temataro. Said if I did, he'd do to me what them superstitions said would happen. Says Mr. LaBelle muzzled you. Why Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle's trying to protect that little maid girl. It was on account of that rumor, the one about her being possessed. That rumor again.
I guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tenma about the possession rumor. Ouch! Hey, watch it!
Village superstition stolen by Phineas Filch. I'll be taking this back now. Kinda like family to me. You could have just asked instead of stealing it.
Was that all we wanted to ask Mr. Filch?
Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Temataro one more time. Just thinking about dealing with that yokai again makes me want to say, pass! Wait, is that it? I thought there was one more thing we had to do with him. Nope. Alright, well. How's it going, guard? Well, you know, standing by the door, as always. It's kind of my job. You know, get paid $30 an hour. It's not bad. I like it.
Lord Tenma, your attorneys are here to see your malevolence.
Oh, I'm normal. Why are you speaking like that?
Oh, Mayor Tenma, you've returned.
Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. It seems to be suppressing the demon within me.
That's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time.
So what can I do for you today?
I'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed.
Ah,
She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Huh?
oh, god dang it.
CAW-CAW! CAW-CAW! No match is this warning charm from me. Ah, the charm! Temataro's back! Those foolish mortals, they shall regret blaming that child for my doings. I blew it! That question brought that yokai back. He probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either.
Do I have any immediate evidence?
I'd like to ask you about something your aide Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I know not of what you speak. You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Temataro, Demon Lord of the Yokai, protect a mere mortal. CAW-CAW! No affection do I possess for your race of humans. Please, we already proved there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. But if you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name. But I have already told you, I know not of what you speak. I don't think we'll get anything more out of him. It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence. Hey Apollo? I think I've got this one. I think I can prove that she didn't do it. Really? Sure. I should be able to use psychology to explain that whole possession thing. Knock yourself out then. Wow, Thena's really something. Ding. You can really count on her when it counts.
The real story.
Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism. Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking? Yes, I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her job in the Ninetales Vale? When the child visited last. She did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of sleep each night. I knew it! That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. And that means she can't be trying to protect you, at least not on a conscious level. So the Temataro that spotted the manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh?
That would indeed explain the matter.
Look, Temataro's spirit! It's left the mayor's body. Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma?
Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as you. Feathers and tracks.
Mayor Tenma, you didn't leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, did you?
I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt.
I knew it!
You suspect Florence is behind all this? But why? Did he really want Ninetales veil that badly?
Can you think of any reason why?
Looking back, he did seem fixated on Tenmatara for a spell. Oh, could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Tenmataro.
That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real?
Whatever the case, Tenmataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. This is the superstition warned. You must not gaze upon him nor free him from his prison.
But how can people actually believe that? Well, at least we know who's behind this whole Tenmataro thing now. Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. LaBelle.
Your dinner's ready, your malevolence.
Ah, an offering to the Demon King. You may place it right there.
The kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it. It was made by some guy named Jeff Masters, or so, I don't know, something like that.
I hope when Edward shows up in this game that I just need one little reference, just one, being like, huh, where's that thief when you need him? You know, something, just to be like, I want the game to just say, hey, investigations happened, don't worry, you know? And by the way, in case you're wondering about the whole Edward thing, I do know kind of the situation of that. Like, I know what his, like, role is in this game. Like, I know what he is what I'm trying to say. So, don't think that is completely blind. I've known for a while. Actually, I knew it, like, when I was playing the first couple games. I'm like, wow, I wonder if Edward ever becomes blank. I'm not going to say what it is, just because, you know, people who are watching this blind. I don't know any other spoilers, though, so that's good.
Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. CAW-CAW, CAW-CAW!
Yes, your malevolence, I'll remember that.
Oh my god, is that Megan's? Mr. Wright, when did you get here? I don't know, I think Zach forgot that you're playing as Apollo. How long is he planning to keep up this yokai charade?
Well, we've already talked to Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma, so why don't we go see Florent the Bell next, now that we know the truth? He won't be able to claim that the Tenmatara was Jinxie or the mayor anymore. But the real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him?
Easy. We have evidence. Wait, no. Last time we did this, you know what happened? Von Karma tased Phoenix and took the evidence from him. So, I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, now let's practice that again, Filchy, from the top.
Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime.
And when we, heard a scream, oh heck, what was the next plot again?
Ugh!
You have the memory capacity of a flea. This is the 13th time, you know. Now, 100 more times and we're done.
What on earth are they practicing? Testimony.
Aw, I ain't cut out for this.
Whoopsie daisy.
Ow!
Oh, begging your pardon, Miss LaBelle, sir. It's just, I was practicing. Yipes!
Unbelievable. What if you had sullied my outfit with those grubby paws of yours?
Did Filch LaBelle's wallet just now? So, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo?
Oh, it's you two. Eavesdropping, are we? You peasants are so tacky. What do you want with me?
Confession me the Tenmataro imposter would be nice right about now.
Mr. Filch filled me in on a conversation you two had about how you told them not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro.
Filchy, you fool! I told you nothing good would come out of running your mouth.
So why'd you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Miss LaBelle?
Why, to protect darling little Jinxie, of course.
But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. That also means she couldn't have possibly been Tenmataro.
Interesting, but where are you going with this?
Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. The reason would be to deflect doubt away from the one who is really Tenmataro.
Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tenmataro? so sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort. That's right, Mr. LaBelle even told Tenmataro was a jinx. Yeah, whoa. I said Tenmataro was jinxy, you fool. What did he say? Tenmataro was a jinx, so, yeah. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times. Yipes! So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll just have to wait until then.
Oh, I'll be waiting, with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you.
Filchy, wake up, you lazy bones.
Huh? What? Was I sleeping? Ugh. Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. LaBelle. Made me right sleepy, it did.
Well, it's time for your lesson on what to do and say tomorrow.
Oh, I'm begging you, not another lesson. I ain't cut out for this thinking and remembering stuff. Oh! Run up the schnozzler.
Keep quiet and do exactly as I say.
No, please! Anything but another lesson! There they go. Missed our chance to get the truth out of him. Yeah, we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow one way or another. All that's left now is that lie Jinxie told. We'd better go clear that up before tomorrow. You think they're done questioning Jinxie? Maybe. Let's see if she's over at Yokai Lane shopping for more charms.
I hope so, because I really want to do this stupid little minigame. It's not stupid, I just, you know.
Cursed nine-tailed fox, the time for selling the scars nigh. My grudge has but festered over time. At last, vengeance will be mine. She must be sleepwalking again. Maybe if I speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plaster on my forehead. Psst, Jinxie? Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Ah, my charms must have fallen off again. Whew. Guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel. Are they not questioning you, Jinxie? Uh-huh. And on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released. Yeah? Which one? Oh, the one with the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro. Shows them dancing together. Really? Two bitter rivals dancing together? Uh-huh. The charm for rebuilding burnt bridges.
It's not that surprising, Apollo. Have you seen any Phoenix and Edgeworth art?
Oh, right, for the municipal merger issue. No, it's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. They'll stop you two from fighting like you did in court this morning. We weren't fighting, it was just a spirited debate. It's what we lawyers— Oh! No fighting. Charm slapped again. Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's find out what she was lying about.
Oh yeah, alright.
Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important? Eek! Like what? Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time. When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman QB were collapsed in the Fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before he passed out in the chair.
Oh, he said something else.
I knew it. She's holding something back.
Boom.
Gotcha!
Boom.
You were very nervous when you said, "That's all he said," weren't you? I know because I saw your fingers move as if you're gonna slap someone with a charm. Huh? Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Tenma say anything else to you? It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep. Talking in his sleep? So you admit that he did say something else? Eek! How could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers.
Boom. Boom. Ah, yeah, boys. Love that minigame.
Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that? Could you be a little more specific? Before he fainted, he said, "Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed Alderman QB." He said, what? The mayor actually confessed to the crime? But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare.
A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we going to do now? Return to the basics. That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Right. Just believe in my client, even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair.
Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackwell know about your father's confession? I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Papa's the killer. Why would the mayor confess like that?
Could he really have been dreaming, or simply delirious?
Who knows? But I sure feel like I'm in a living nightmare right now.
You and me both.
Paulo, what are we going to do about tomorrow's trial? The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie has been accused of the planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are going to prison if we don't do something.
I know. Let's see here. A lack of a third party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door, Alderman QB and Mayor Tenma were the only people she saw in the Fox chamber.
The real killer must have been hiding in there as well.
Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation.
A mystery person must have then fled up to the Fox chamber when it was open. And that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was Tenma Taro. But Papa and the Alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else.
What's going on here? Bell's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. So he was hiding in the forbidden chamber? So just how did he hide himself at the scene of the crime?
Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We have to take down that dirty, rotten Tenma Taro Florent LaBelle.
Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism. Justice style. To be continued. Wow, an episode that wasn't ridiculously long for once. That's cool. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap up today's episode here for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Stick around to see more of this awesome game. We'll be playing it till the end as always. And, as always, I will see you guys next time.